All right, bang, bang. This is going to be the value plays of the week. So this week is going to be a little bit different, right? Because it is a no-cut event. It's a WGC Workday. Now, it has been in Mexico, but due to COVID and everything else, it has been moved to Florida. Now, this course has not been played a lot. It was played in 2015 at an NCAA tournament where Bryson won DeChambeau, and there's no cut. There's only 73 players, so it's going to be a lot of the cash games are going to be condensed. A lot of players are going to be highly owned, and that's okay. But with WGCs, I typically spend a little bit less money, enter in a little bit less contest because I think it can be more difficult. Now, showdowns, in-game, in-tournament stats that we can utilize to the fullest is a different story. But for my week-long, just a full disclosure, I do like to tone it down a little bit. But in this video, you're going to get 3 different value plays of the week that I'm going to go with. So, value plays usually, in the mid-tier or lower-tier range. And we're going to start off with what I think is the best value play at $8,000 on DraftKings. $8,000. He has finished 17th or better in 7 of his last 10 events. And Will Zalatoris. He's a young gun. So let's go over a couple of the metric stats here that I really like. So 3 out of the 4 par 3s are 200 to 225 yards. And on that, he is first in the field. All right. He is 6th in ball striking for me, and he is 3rd in approach. And off the tee, he's top 15. He is a ball striker. Now, with this WGC, since there is not a lot of history, Will Zalatoris is a young gun who hasn't been out on the tour for years and understands every single course and the layout and the different parts of the course. But he's not at a disadvantage this week because nobody has a ton of history here at all. So he ranks up there really highly. And whenever we are at a course that doesn't have a lot of history, I really look for people with good ball striking. And there's nobody better than Will Zalatoris. Another good young gun that's right around that range that you can pick is Joaquim Niemann. Now, Niemann is really good for a lot of the same reasons, but Will Zalatoris, to me, takes the cake. So we're going to go all the way down to $6,800 at Abraham Ancer. So Abraham Ancer, since every single top golfer in the world is playing except for Tiger Woods, who was hurt, but then he also got in the car accident. Looks like he's going to be okay. Forget golf. We want Tiger to be okay. And then Paul Casey. I'm not too sure why Paul Casey's not playing in this event, but everybody else is great, right? So you have the top players in the world, the 73 total players in the field. And Abraham Ancer at $6,800 is $1,000 off where his ranking is. He's ranked 28th player in the world, so he is very cheap this week. He's probably going to be really highly owned. He did miss the cut last week, but I'm not worried about it. He didn't get a lot of prep time, and he's only missed the cut 3 times in the last 18 months. So take it for what it is. There's no cut, but I really love Abraham Ancer allowing you to move up to get some other top players. Now, last but not least, we are going to pick our boy Price's guy. He loves him, from the University of Texas. Hook him. Scotty Scheffler, $8,300. Off the tee metrics in the top 10. He is great around the green. His driving distance is phenomenal. He is placed top 20 in 4 of the last 6 starts. And he is a young gun who there's not going to be a missed cut, so you don't have to worry about that. And he's someone who can go low often. And at $8,300, I love his price point. I'm really not trying to get too far down into the 6K range. If you do want another value play that's really, really cheap, EVR is only $6,200. And long irons is something that I'm targeting this week. And he's top 10 in that category. Also, he's top 20 in driving distance. So he's a above average iron player, good off the tee, and EVR at 6,200 is a good bet if you want to go that low and maybe really get some higher end players and higher end talent. But that's it. Will Zalatoris, Abraham Ancer, and Scotty Scheffler. Niemann as well is a good value play, mid-tier play at 8,100. Fits the mold of Will Zalatoris. And if you really want to go down, EVR at 6,200. So I think I give out like 5 plays. It's not 3 value plays, it's like 5. But hope you guys enjoy that. Also, go over to Twitter. I'm going to give out I'm going to take a little clip of one of our players in our deep dive that you do not want to miss. So check us out on Twitter and Facebook, and we'll be giving that out later in the day. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to all. Remember, WGC, no-cut event. It can be difficult. Manage your bankroll every single week. And don't worry, we will be back for showdowns. We are 17-21 in the 2021 season, and we are going to be making some money. All right. Talk to y'all soon.